Hello and welcome back to the 6th entry in the Home Inventories checkout training videos. In this section we will go through the scanned inventory and we will insert the handwritten comments that the clerk has written on the check-in into the checkout. So there we go. First things first, we need to have something to work off of. So we want to add in another page right here at the bottom, and we want to go into print preview and orientation. We want to set it as landscape. So once we've done that, we want to go in and make sure that the footer is correct. And if you see that small square there, we're just going to stretch it out until it fills the entire page nice and snugly. There we go. We can close that down and we can go ahead and open the check-in inventory, because this is the inventory for the property itself and we're working off of the check-in to complete the checkout. So we want to select it, select all of it, we want to copy it, we paste it across. So once that's done, we want to go through the file itself. See, the footers are all wrong now, so we want to modify them because we're working on a check out, not a check-in, and the date as well. So what we can do is scroll back all the way back to this page over here, and we can see that the footer is a bit wrong. So what we want to do is, okay, so I've Control Z, so I undid it, because once we've done this to the last footer, the footer on the last page, well, on the previous page, has done the same. So what we want to do is click here and unclick link to previous. So let me show that one again. There we go. So once that's done, see, the footer is fine now, and the footer over here is a bit strange for a landscape page. So you want to unclick link to previous, and you want to actually fix it now. See, so this one's fine and this one's fine as well, as opposed to the other case where they weren't. So I'm going to open up the example again, go into the check-in, copy the inventory across. So we got that. We pasted it in, and the footers are wrong. So what we want to do is do the exact same thing that we've done before. Go over here, select the footer, and we want to paste it over here. So once that's done, I'm going to click this, make sure it's not linked to the previous one, stretch it out. So if we scroll through the entire inventory now, we can see that the footer is actually correct, and it's for the checkout. They're all linked to previous except for the first one and the last one. So if the last one's out of whack, we just copy the previous one and we paste it in. Like that. There we go. So that's fine. Once we've done that, we need to go back and delete the pictures that are already there. There we go. Just delete them outright. Because these are the pictures that were taken at the check-in, and we want to use the ones that were taken at the checkout. So these are out of date. go. So we're prepping the inventory itself to insert the photographs and the handwritten comments. We're going to do this before we actually get into it, so that we have a clear way to just work our way through the file. So if you remember in the last one, we have inserted a few comments that didn't have a line number. So here, for instance, cloakroom, toilet, the seat is loose. In the hallway, the right-hand side wall, there's a watermark above the bathroom door. So what we want to do is go back, scroll all the way to the top of the inventory, of the file, sorry, and we want to update the table of contents, the entire table. So we select it, make sure it's not bold. We set it to Futura STD Light. We can put it as a 10 for the font size. So we can see it's all the same font, it's all the same size, it's fine. So we're looking for a hallway, right-hand side wall that has a, there we go, blue scuffs above. So it's 1.9. So we're going to go back. See 1.9. And over here for the cloakroom, the toilet, the seat is loose. So we're going to scroll all the way back and check out the cloakroom. The toilet is 7.14. So we're going to go back. Over here. 7.14. So we filled that. It's fine. And over here on the bathroom, there's a shower control that has been changed to Triton. So we need to go into the bathroom and see where the shower is. So scrolling back, bathroom, and under bath it should be, yeah, see, there you go, the thermostat control. So 6.13. 6.13. That's the same number as before, so that's fine. So once that's done, we want to go over to the inventory section, and we want to make sure that this is about this big. Let's just stretch it out a little bit. Right, so it fills the entire page. And what we want to do is go into the scanned inventory. We can actually close the check-in down. There we go. Under scanned inventory, we should have the handwritten comments that the clerk has inserted within the inventory. So you'll see over here that there are only certain areas that have handwritten comments. Those are the areas that that present change from the check-in to the point of checkout. So what we want to do is all the blank spaces over here, they're not left blank. They are put down as ACI, so as check-in. That's what that acronym is for. We want to copy that because we'll probably use it throughout the entire inventory. So up to 1.6, it's ACI. And then we can go down and insert the clerk's comments. So pin not seen, one pinhole, and it's FWT, which is fair wear and tear. Over here we have large rubs, light scuffs, and ODO, which is fair wear and tear. And we can scroll down, so there's watertight marks, bubbling above, and high level right hand side bath door landlord. There we go, it's under ACI. Frame two edges, fair wear and tear, and the blank spaces will be filled in with ACIs. So moving on, the doorbell chime is in working order. Light clean needed. Two ACIs, light scuffs, fair wear and tear, and light clean to interior. And right, that covers the hallway. Almost. There we go. So this is actually Immerset. The clerk actually corrected and actually read through it. This is moved to reception room. And the rest is ACI. Here we go. So that covers the hallway. And now for the photographs. Just going to insert picture. Go into general. We're going to use the photographs for the hallway. And we can see over here that the clerk has used the separator as well. So just do that. This is nothing new. We've already done it for check-in. So we're just going to move these across. There we go. I'm going to order them properly. And there we go. So we're going to compress them. And that's it. There we go. So we're going to save. So stay tuned for the next one, where we will go through the rest of the inventory. We will explain in further detail what some of the acronyms mean and why they're there. And we will also make sure that we color the cells that have tenant and landlord responsibility in their proper colors. So thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.